I've seen you. I've patrolled these empty thoughts before, but I'm fixed now on the cure. I'm holding on to the last rock on the mountaintop, and I'm begging for your love. Do you remember the type of folk we used to be, and the simple souls we used to see? Do you remember a fallen man with no escape? It seems he lives in yesterday. If you played away, will I forgive you once again? I'm losing patience, and I know for sure that we've been right here before. I see the dangers, baby, I'm not crying over you. There's no point denying we're through, 'cause baby, I'm not crying over you. There's just shit that I've gotta do, so I'm not crying. I've seen better days, but the summer just sleeps away, and I'm eager for its break. And I'm quite sure, like a human chess piece I've been playing, you're coming back for more. Do you remember the type of folk we used to be, and the simple souls we used to see? Do you remember a fallen man with no escape? It seems he lives in yesterday. If you played away, will I forgive you once again? I'm losing patience, and I know for sure that we've been right here before. I see the dangers, baby, I'm not crying over you. There's no point denying we're through, 'cause baby, I'm not crying over you. There's just shit that I've gotta do, so I'm not crying.
Turn it up.
Baby, I'm not crying. There's just shit that I've gotta do, so I'm not crying.
So I said, no, it was supposed to be my concept. What did you not tell me? I can't know what to pay for champions. I can't believe it's love. No, it was supposed to be my concept. What did you not tell me? I can't know what to pay for champions. I can't believe it's love.
Wait a minute.
So I said, no, it was supposed to be my concept. What did you not tell me? I can't
Alright, I'm going out to feed the cats. I'll try to find some music to play in the meantime. I don't know if you were... It said it was... I'll be back in a bit. There's a lot of stuff that's supposed to be royalty free, and it says it's royalty free. That's not royalty free, and how the hell would I be expected to know? I I'm a simple video producer. Out the door. I am back. I'll be on in a minute. Oh, got it. I'm going to hop in the shower very quickly. Talkie started eating everybody's food, then the raccoon showed up. Give me a minute. Okay. Now, I've had a quick shower. Give me a moment. Do not tilt. All right, I will not tilt. Hold on. All right. I am trying to get back here. Give me about 2 minutes to move everything. iPad. Oh, and I can see what I'm doing. All right. All right, let's put this in the proper channel and comb my hair. All right, we are on here, I think. I don't know if that was royalty-free music. It said it was royalty-free music, and I don't know the difference between royalty-free music and copyright-free music. I thought they were both the same. If they're not, I'm sure YouTube will yell at me. All right. I hate heat, and I'm sorry I was out cat feeding, but I got back from the grocery and just couldn't move. I was out there in half an hour. It's brutal out there. It's nice now and cool, but all right, let's shut that off for a minute. And Tonky went over and ate Orangey's food. And then a raccoon showed up. Okay. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for waiting. Tomorrow this will not happen. Okay. I was not going to Alien Con with my cat. Good Lord. Lucky I made it to Alien Con. Okay. Without keeling over. I hate heat. Okay. Well. All right, here I am. So, not feeding a lion. There's Mama Cat, Papa Cat, Kitten, Little Girl, Talkie, who came over to eat other people's food, and Pretty One, and Orangey, and Squeakies. And I'm too tired to count. And Tiny One came over, but she didn't get any food. I fed them earlier on the way to safety. I fed them. Okay. So I had to. Yeah, well, we'll report this turkey before I ban him for life. All right. Schmuck. Okay. People I've never heard of come in here and start crap. So and I was not at Alien Con with any cat. I was lugging around my Mac bag, my computer bag, and 2 bags of other things. There was no cat with me at Alien Con. All right, Cameron. I'll give you the benefit of a doubt, but you're not going to say this sort of stuff in my chat, all right? There was no cat there, unless it was a cat from beyond. Hello, Lisa. How you doing? All right, I'm going to get up for 1 minute and go get my Snapple and turn this fan on. And hello, fruit and cake. I have nothing to talk about tonight except that while I was feeding the cats, the other shorts fell down. In August, it is time to buy new, smaller shorts because I've lost so much weight. The elastic is gone, and my pants won't stay up. And by the way, if you're wondering about the color of this, I accidentally washed my Shadow shirt, or Shadow, with some red stuff, so it turned pink. I don't know if you can see it's pink, but it's pink. It very annoyed me. And what got me is I did it in cold water, and I did not think cold water would make the stuff bleed like that. Whew. Well, I didn't name Talkie and Tiny when the Mexican gentleman there did, but Mama Cat is Mama Cat. Kitten, it was one of her kittens. Papa Cat is the Papa. There were two kittens. One, I don't know what happened to the other one. And then Fluffy has a big fluffy tail. Fuzzy, I wanted to have something cute that went off with Fluffy, and that's Fuzzy. And she's all long-haired and fuzzy, and she's getting like this now because she's getting so fat. She sleeps in the bedroom and eats all the time, and she's only this big, so she's going to turn out into the Hindenburg soon. And then little girl. Well, after 40 years, I was running out of names, but she's a very sweet but shy little female cat. So I started telling her, I picked her up one day and started holding her and petting her. You are my little girl, you my sweet little girl, and that's how I got the names. And then there are other names for the other cats I had. Trippy and Lilliput, Julie named them, and Squirt Squirt. And Teensy Cat was a little tiny Siamese. I showed you the picture of what he looked like, sort of. So, but when you've had 24, 25, 26 cats over 40 years, you run out of names. Kathy went out with the ratty one, and I was really mad because I got money and I was going to take her to a movie. So they're going to the DMV tomorrow to get Kathy's renewed license, and I don't know what the ratty one's doing. And I will take her to, I have a picture on the iPad, I will take her to Ant-Man and Wasp on the 6th of July or whatever it is. So it starts the 6th of July. Orangey because he's orange, and he has a big white spot on his chest. And he just came off like an orangey. Orangey comes up, now tonight, he came up, I hadn't seen him for 3 or 4 days, but he was hungry, and I fed him. And he's my baby, too, because I love him dearly. I've been feeding him for 7 years. I love my Orangey. He's a big baby. And he used to, before the bipolar guy here chased him away from the building, he used to play with my kitties, and Mama Cat and Papa Cat and Kitten. He liked all the kitties. So... yeah, I posted online, and it was posted on Belgad, but I have 2 pictures of the ratty one, and I posted on one of my blogs. I'll have to post it again as soon as I figure out how to do it without having my eye sockets melt. I'll post it sometime this weekend when I'm in cooler climes in this apartment. It's supposed to get like 107 here on Saturday. I am not staying in here, and I have an extra box fan that is not plugged in, and I will plug it in for Fuzzy somewhere. I don't know where she's going to sit. She can't sit in the bedroom window. She'll cook. So, but I've had Trippy and Lilliput and Squirt Squirt and Teensy Cat and another Mama Cat and another kitten. They were injured, and Snooky and Monkey and Mouse and Gray and original Boop and Boop, Betty Boop, and Mickey and Minnie, and I think that might be some of them, but the rest I don't entirely remember. I counted them when I called George Noy, and I started counting all the cats. That came to 24. So I don't have a picture of Patty's daughter. I've never met Patty's daughter. I don't even know what she looks like. So there is no picture of Patty's daughter unless Kathy takes one sometime. Salmon Biscuit, Lucky, and Fifi. I like Biscuit one. I grabbed the wrong bottle of Snapple. Oh well, that's all right. It's time to crack open another bottle of Snapple. You'd think as much as I talk about Pete Snapple, these guys would send me some coupons or something. I'll probably die of toxic shock syndrome. I'm not drinking it, I'm inhaling it. I have a way to make peach iced tea. Peaches are out now, so I guess I'll have to get some peaches next week and make some peach iced tea. So I can't post a picture of someone I've never met and don't have a picture of. And I took I took on the slide 2 pictures of Patty when she was at a church food place that gave us food, and she was feuding with Kathy at the time, and she wasn't talking to Kathy. So, but let me turn this thing on. I don't think I think I may have seen one woman made up to be like a cat at Alien Con, but no cats. So, I'm going to get another half a sandwich. I'll be back in 1 second. Oh. Okay. And there's this guy named Aoki who starts saying, I'm not Japanese. Well, my ancestry on my father's side was Japanese. He goes, you're Jewish and German. As if everybody's ancestry only has one side of the family. Guy's an idiot. I have enough coffee, I think, the last 2 weeks. We'll get cat food tomorrow. I'm still waiting to see Lucky Farrell's open up her mail. The bed for Splash has been sitting there since April. And it's not a shark bed. Well, this was a clean shirt. Oh well. I got $20 in quarters. I will wash it again separately. Probably wash my hand. I've been ravenous all day for some reason. I think I'm a nervous wreck now. Now the only con is over. I'm a nervous wreck and I'm not sleeping. My whole sleep schedule is screwed up. I'm waking up at 3 in the morning, 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, 4 in the morning. Well, don't use the term Jap. That's... But my father's lineage comes from Sendai, Japan. And there is a small Jewish population in Japan. Not many, but they're there. Everybody, you know. The smallest Jewish population I know of is in Kabul, Afghanistan. There's a former synagogue, but they've either killed everybody off or they fled the country. And one old Jewish man is taking care of the temple. And when he dies, that's the end of Jewish life in Kabul. Very easily. Octopus look creepy. No, I don't like squid ink. That's like saying to someone who's American, how can you not like baseball, apple pie, and hot dogs? Not everybody likes the same things. Octopuses and squids creep me out. They creep Kathy out. And she totally freaks out the mention of snails, slugs, which is why I love to mention banana slugs to her. She gets really mad at me. Patty hates me. I dare to tell her off. That's very unlikely to happen. Unless I win the lotto or start making one hell of a lot of money. By the way, I looked at a site where you buy pallets or boxes of returned stuff. And I think the way that people are making money online, they're being very selective of what they buy for resale. I saw 2 computers. One was selling for $250. One was selling for $800. But to buy all the rest of the stuff in the pallet, you had to spend $5 grand. There's no way in hell, and you don't see all the invoices. You have to download the invoice to see what you're buying. But this thing, we had 20 items. They were not worth $5,000. I did see one thing. That if I had the $2,000 or $1,800, whatever it was a 70-inch touchscreen monitor. and original price was $8,000. It's going for $3,900 on eBay. So if you bought it for $2,000, you could sell it for $2,500, and if you sold it, you'd make money. And that was the only item this pallet was this 70-inch touchscreen monitor. You have to go get the thing to put on the wall. I did see some lots with Windows 10 computers and one Mac and a lot. There was one lot with a ton of demo Kindle Fires, but they were version, I guess that's OS version 5 or version 5, and I think the current one is 7 or 8. So I wonder how these people are really making money from Amazon, Walmart, bulk, or if it's all a con on YouTube and they're not making money at all. I mean, one thing I saw was 2 bottles of scrubbing bubble spray. Now, how are you going to make money on scrubbing bubble spray if you only got 2 bottles? It's weird. So, I don't know if anybody can make money on it. Some lady's doing YouTube videos, and she says she's going picking. That's the title of her video. And she claims if she buys 6 pallets, it costs her $800. She clears $800 more than she paid for shipping of the pallets. It seems an awful lot of work to leave it for $800. Getting back to Patty, what the hell would we debate? Patty doesn't like me. I don't like her for the way she treats Kathy, and I think she's a moron. Well, speak of the devil, it's Kathy. I'm never going to get monetized if I keep having Patty videos. Hello. I thought you were going out with the Ayatollah Radahola tonight. All right, hold on. I'm live. People want to hear. Oh, here you go. All right, go ahead. Speak. Woof, woof.
Seeing that I'm going to go to the DMV with the ratty one, and I'm over her place. I'm still upset about the bed, but I told her thank you for the lamp. She gave me what do you call that weird lamp you've got in your living room? The one that looks like it's from outer space. You don't know what it's called, do you?
I don't know what you're talking about. I got the ones my mother.
You have this big tall lamp. Told me about 2.
Oh, halogen lamp. Halogen lamp.
They look like modern art or something.
That's called a halogen
Big
lamp.
tall lamp.
Yeah, it's a halogen lamp.
You've got it right in your living room.
Yes, I know, but
They have they're all black, except they got a blue cylinder. George, come on, you know what I'm talking about.
I said 4 times it's a halogen lamp. You have to listen.
I don't know, I don't know why you can't remember, but anyway, like to get a light in here, and I was afraid that if one of the kitchen burnt out, that then I would have a problem because the last time one of my lights went out, they didn't give me the proper they didn't put in the proper light bulb, and but anyway. I guess I should mention that I went to, the other day, I went to see the,
No, wait till you do a video next time I see you. Wait till you do a video the next time I see you.
it was good.
The last time I said, wait until you do. Hello, listen to me. Stop, stop. Kathleen. 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 No point in talking if she doesn't stop talking. I have the patience of two Jobs. Or Jobs, I don't know. She won't stop talking, and when she starts talking, her ears shut off. You cannot tell her to stop so I can say something. I didn't want her to talk about the movie until she does a Kathy's Corner. It's not a matter of being nice to her. She does this all the time, and I cannot get her. She'll go and talk. When I'm on the phone with her and you're not watching, she'll talk for 30 minutes nonstop. Hello. I hung up because you kept talking nonstop and you were not listening to me, and I said I do not want you to give a movie review until you do Kathy's Corner. But you have a habit of talking nonstop and your ears shut off. You don't listen to me when I said, I even yelled and you didn't hear me. Well, you need to slow down and every once in a while take a pause so I can say something. It drives me stark raving mad when you do that. I told you to talk, but I don't want you to give a movie review. That's saved for Kathy's Corner. No, they didn't hear much of it. Now hold on. Don't talk about the movie.
Well, there is one thing you have to consider, though. I won't mention a movie, but I mean, the movie is on the way out, and for people that have not seen it yet...
That's okay. Look, it doesn't matter when you see the movie. I don't care if it's on the way out. I don't care if people have seen it or not. They want your...
How about somebody who's thinking about seeing it?
Kathleen, they want you... Kathleen, what they want your impressions of the movie when it's time for you to do your video.
I'm over here. How can I do a video when I'm over here?
The next time you come over to see me.
And the next time I come over to see you, the movie will be long.
It won't matter. It won't matter. I'm going to take you, and by the way, allow me to say this without interruption. The 6th of July, Ant-Man and Wasp opens up. Do not go with it by yourself. Do not go there with Patty. I am taking you. Well, I won't go see it, but I'll go see Avengers, whatever the hell it is, if it's still out.
Not worth it.
That's not the point. Don't tell about the movie. You are. You just gave an opinion about the movie. All right, Kathleen, I told you do not tell about the movie. You said it anyway. Saying it's not worth it is telling about the movie. It's telling your opinion of the movie. All right. Anything, just not the movie. All right, I'm going to let you go. Bye. I swear to God, I should take this damn phone and just break it in half and never speak to me on the phone again. It's like talking to a wall. I've known the woman in October for 41 years, and it was not Steve Jobs I was referring to. I knew Steve Jobs. It's the Jobs or Job in the Bible. Dealing with Kathy and my mother and the ratty one and Wells Fargo Bank and other people I've known, I have the patience of several saints. Except for people I've met whose brains were destroyed by crack or speed or God knows what else, Kathy is the most illogical person I know. You tell her something and it goes in this ear, and it rattles around a bit, and it goes out the other ear, and you have to keep telling her over and over and over again. And I'm very patient because I love her, but it drives me nuts. And when I've told her, I've asked her to stop doing something, she still does it. It's like, why do I bother? No, I'm not gonna let that pass. That gets removed. I am not gonna let you start saying the anti-women stuff in here. It's just that she asked me yesterday, how come I know things more than she does? I said, experience. And I'm 4 years older than you are. Makes a big difference. My experiences are different than hers. We're making up. I just living the who. What is the MGTOW lifestyle? I don't know what that is. It's not. I'm not into drugs. I'm not into alcohol. I listened to the Shadow soundtrack last night. Oh, I will tell you something about the Shadow soundtrack. I listened to it, and at the very end is the 1937 introduction of the Shadow radio show. And it was Orson Welles who played the Shadow. And when he said, "Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts and minds of men?" Well, Fluffy was on the bed. His ears went like this. His eyes opened wide. His mouth, he started meowing. He did not pay attention to the entire CD, but when Orson Welles said, "Who knows what evil lurks? The Shadow does," he was meowing at the CD. It stopped. His ears stopped going back and forth. He was wiggling his ears. His eyes were wide open. His mouth was open. And he was practically doing that flaying thing. And he was meow, meow, meow. So Paul said it's probably the range of Orson Welles' voice that freaked him out. I've never seen him react like that. He reacted to the Shadow. So that was funny. Well, my neighbor has said things. Kathy and I have gotten into fights in here, and I've been admonished. That's another reason why I don't live with Kathy, because she starts knock down, drag out, yelling and screaming matches at me, and I try to tell her to calm down, and she usually calls me the A word and then goes stomping down the stairs, calling me the A word all the while into the car. And I love her, but I cannot live in the same house with her. We don't fight that often, but when I tell her to stop do not give the movie review, save it for Kathy. Well, what do you want me to talk about? Well, talk about something else other than Ratty Patty, because I get sick of Ratty Patty. No, I'm not going to call Kathy back. I am done for the night with Kathleen. if it gets to the point where I have to hang up on Kathy, she gets mad for hanging up on me. So, but I'm tired. It's been a hot day. It's been a long day. She'll be out with a ratty one tomorrow, and I'm sure, and Saturday. She was already bitching, as you may have heard, that the ratty one dared not to offer to pay for her movie. Now, I've never understood this with Kathy and Patty, that when you go out, you have the expectation the other one will automatically pay for your movie, and it's somehow obligated, either out of friendship or some bizarre obligation, to pay for the movie. And Patty is under no obligation to pay for the movie in one sense. You know, it's nice if you do. I used to pay for Glenn's movies. I've paid for Kathy's movies. But it's not a requirement of life that Patty has to pay Kathy's way into a movie or buy her dinner or anything else. Friends do that, and that's great. But Kathy expects it. And I've never understood where this expectation business comes from, that she's supposed to be treated to a movie or a free meal or whatever. I make jokes about it because I'm poor, but I don't expect anybody to really do it. It would be nice. I've been craving steak for a couple months. I got two, I think they're ribeye steaks in there. I'll eat two. I'll eat them tomorrow and the next day, and I'll eat the shrimp, because you can't let shrimp sit there for too long. By the way, to tell you my eyes are, I was in the store today and could not see my wallet in my backpack, in the bottom of my backpack. That's how bad my left eye is. But Kathy thinks that all men are there to give her money, and her friends are there to give her money too, and I don't know where she ever got this idea. It's a puzzle in hell. Oh, that needs ice. Excuse me. I'm going to be very low this month in money because I got to pay her $245. Well, that's sure staying that shirt. So August, I just thought of something and now I just forgot what the hell stuff. August, I will have a new T-shirt for the channel that will be available for sale. And the other thing, I don't know why only a few people bought the shirts designed to support me to go to Alien Con. That kind of hurt my feelings. It also hurt my feelings that the only one that contacted me while I was at Alien Con was Area 51 Drone. He actually called me on the phone, and all these people were saying, I tried to see you on Alien Con, at Alien Con, yet I had a hotel room. It was under my name. How difficult it would have been to go up to the front desk and say, where's the house phone, and give me a call. I wouldn't have minded being awakened that much. It would have been someone friendly. But no one did that. So I don't know if these people who said they were Alien Con are really were at Alien Con or not, because why didn't they try to get a hold of me? They're such fans of this channel. Uh-oh. Here we go again. Mr. Low Battery. All right, hold on. So, there goes the iPad. Oops. Hold on a minute. That said, do not tilt it. Just tilted the hell out of it. Sorry about that. should be charging. Unfortunately, I can't leave it to find out. Let's see. This is all twisted. Why, when I mail this off next week, I'm going to ask him to check the charging circuit, because this should be charging. I'm going to move this over. Now I just plugged in another power strip, and it says it's not charging, which is maddening. I don't get it. Let's try to move. Pivot. Oh! Book out of here. All right. Well, now it's at 10%, so it must be charging. I think it's the home button doing that. And it keeps trying to turn on its axis. Right, there we go. Okay. By the way, the YouTube MP3 player does not support copying live streaming. So somebody sent me an email with an hour of music, but I didn't like Kevin McLeod's music. Okay, let me put that. Somehow, when that fell over, I lost the chat. Hold on. You could have called me in the hotel, not my home phone. I don't give out my home phone number, unless you truly trust me. Those people have published my home number repeatedly on YouTube. Okay. All right, you got one alien head on that. Good night, Elisa. Hug the babies. Boop the little nose. I love the little nose. Little cute pink noses. I love our kitties. They're so cute. Well, my pants almost fell down the other night. Hello, Be Silly. Why do you keep asking such questions, Inuyasha? Love the little nose. I love it when her cat goes and looks at the camera. Puts her nose in the camera. It's so cute. Excuse me. Having to blow my nose on the screen is embarrassing. But if I don't, I can't talk and breathe. She has two of the cutest cats. Very cute things. Okay, now it's at 13%. That may be what has been doing it. But why, when there's only 3 things plugged into that power, the big long power strip, is it not charging on that one? Maybe because of that I got a fan, when there's no fan going, there's nothing plugged in there except the big long power strip into another power strip. I don't know how it works. Probably runs in series or something. If Baroni were here, I'd ask him, but he's not here anymore. Because he knew all about electronics. Had some Indian woman on the bus when I mentioned I'm from Pittsburgh. Oh, I love Pittsburgh. It is one of my favorite places. But I had trouble understanding her. So I don't know what she said other than that. Apparently she had spent some time in Pittsburgh. And a new stray kitty showed up at Lisa's house. I haven't had time to watch the video yet, but I saw that it's a new stray kitty. The kitty invasion has started at Sheba and Muffy's house. Stray kitties invade. Well, there's times, see, people think I'm being mean to Kathy. I'm not. I get so frustrated. I can't get a word in edgeways. Well, first of all, I don't care for herbal tea. I've got tea in here. And secondly, I have no energy to get up to get the tea. I'm like, ugh. I'm tired. I'm hot, I'm tired. I'm tired and I'm hot, even though I'm not hot. I took 2 showers, but I'm still feel hot. Can't even do the dance. Oh, I'm so mad that they won't give me my. They denied my hand medication. Now I got to see my doctor. I'm going to call my doctor tomorrow and say, can you please get this authorized so I stop having pain? I really hate this with Anthem. I thought when I turned into Medicare, when I became eligible for Medicare, this stuff would stop. It didn't stop. It's still Medi-Cal. They deny everything. Your doctor says, you need this, keep you alive. Oh, we don't think it's necessary. You can die. Miracle of getting medication at all. By the way, I have honey packets. I don't have any other honey, so I'm very sparingly drinking iced tea. I just feel I've been cooked all day. But you know, you have to keep, when I start yelling the word Kathleen, that's to get her attention, and a lot of times it doesn't work. I don't know what a conversation between Patty and Kathy is. I guess nobody can know where the edge was. I don't know. But I've had Kathy talk so much that I've fallen asleep. because like 40 minutes goes by and I haven't been able to get a word in. So, and the problem is that with Maroney gone, I got Paul to talk with very rarely, and he has asthma and COPD. So he starts coughing during our conversation. That's very scary and disconcerting. And then I get tired. We both get tired. And then he has to go get something to eat or whatever. And I got to hang up. And I got nobody to talk to except you guys. You're it. Except I'm outside, of course. By the way, if anybody hears this and they are from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, would you go into a Starbucks and let me know if there are Pittsburgh coffee cups in the Pittsburgh Starbucks? Because I've seen Seattle and Chicago and California and San Francisco in the Starbucks around here. I guess each Starbucks would have regional coffee cups. I would love a Pittsburgh Starbucks coffee cup. Yes, I think Patty is a bad influence on Kathy as well, but it's the only girlfriend she's got. Who's she going to go out with? Kathy gets very, very lonely, and she only sees me maybe once or twice a month. Excuse me. Kathy sees me when she comes over for Pokemon, and when she comes over on the first of the month, and that's it. So, now let's see if I can. Now this keyboard is really. I tried typing the question mark, that doesn't work. The Z, that doesn't work. Okay, let's see what I can find here. I'm not going to play this stupid callous parody music video. Now here's one 1 hour, no copyright music, royalty free, free to use. And yet I use this stuff and I get in trouble. So this is no copyright music from SoundCloud. Here's audio library, no copyright music. The problem is a lot of songs I don't like. Music for creators. A YouTube channel dedicated to search, catalog, and sort. Free music for commercial purposes. Okay. Sugar Zone is a very popular song. Let's see. Here this was.
Life is just always mysterious and surprising.
Nah, don't like it. Let's see. Yeah, too slow. I don't want music that's going to put me to sleep. Oh, now it's doing this low battery stuff again. Oh, God. I don't get this. I just don't understand this unless the iPad port is bad. I know the cable isn't. This charged all night last night. Background music, jazz ambient music without copyright. Background music without rights to work motivated. Let's see what this is.
This is an app for a project management tool called Monday.com. This is what it
Oh,
looks
God. Here's a stupid commercial. Why do they put commercials on non-copyrighted music that the commercial would be copyrighted? And this one is the one I was playing earlier, Gaming Music Radio. NCS 24/7 live stream. Gaming Music Radio, no copyright sounds, dubstep, trap, EDM, electro house. I don't know if it's copywritten. And I don't know what the difference between royalty free is and copyright free. Now I'm down to 6%. Try this. I gotta screw with the iPad again. I'm gonna unplug Art Bell. I don't like that one. Let's try this. Whoop, 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 whoop. Here's another stupid ad. I can't even hear it. I don't like that. Ooh, I definitely don't like that. The hell was that? Oh God, it's down to 4%. I don't know what this thing is doing. That would be very annoying. This charger brick is not cooperating. Doesn't want to go in the slot. Well, that was curious. Very long. I noticed with the iPad that when this runs too long, all the applications start screwing up. So I think I will end this for tonight, let this charge and come back in the morning or later on tomorrow, or come back a little later. Let it charge up. I don't know how to ad block. I'm, you know. And remember, I'd want to listen to ads because I get revenue from ads. So. I switched out the power brick the other night, and then this one was working fine. She made one friend with one person so far. She's been, what, there a year, 2 years, made one friend. But her building is like this one. People go in, they don't come out much. Pittsburgh is a rough town. If this goes down to 2%, I'll have to quit. Then I know it's not charging. I'll have to shut it. The only way I can get this thing to charge is completely shut it off. I don't think we'll stop doing this stuff till I send it out next Friday and get the home button repaired. So I'm sorry about the abbreviated live streaming. I'm going to try something. I'm going to pull the Mac cable out, and I'm going to turn the fan off and see if that makes any difference. Allow me a moment. Go turn the fan off. Oh. It was off. Okay. Oh. Well, it's saying 3%. It doesn't seem to be moving down to 2 or 1. But, you know, I've been there 12 years. I'm friends with the lady next door, Duke, the people next to Duke, the lady who just got in the elevator with our groceries, the lady downstairs, the girl with the cats upstairs. That's 6 people. Kathy's made fun of 1 people. I don't know why. Why did you open a pack of gum with a pen? I mean, you know, they got these little strips on packs of gum. You're supposed to tear those up. And I know you're autistic, but little ink won't hurt you. You should see how much ink I got in my hands, tongue, face in the days of the 50s and the 60s when we had cartridge fountain pens. Almost drank the stuff. Don't look at me, I'm not a chemist. I don't think a little bit of red ink would kill you. If it does, well, goodbye. It's been nice knowing you. I have no idea. I don't know what's in ink. I don't know how they make ink. I don't care how they make ink. I'm just concerned with the pen rights. That's the extent of my pen knowledge. I'm not saying it's safety. I just don't think a little bit. Look, a trace element of almost anything, and I'm using German quotes, probably won't. Well, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get the iPad charged here, and that's more important than the alien head. Trying to stay live on the air, don't you know? I need more power. I've got to have more power, Captain. Let's try it over here. Ah, the prongs keep moving. They won't stay in the holes. All right. Give us a play-by-play. What does red ink taste like? It's not moving any higher than 3%. This is very strange. Uh-oh, just went to 2. This is not good. I do not understand this. I can't unplug the lamp. Hold on. There with the phone. I think this is the lamp. Oh no, this is the LED lamp. These look great. Okay. Alright, there's only one thing plugged in that strip now. It is the iPad. And it's saying 2%, and it's driving me nuts. Hold on. Now I unplugged it, it went to 1%. I'm going to try something. I'm going to try to charge it from the MacBook. since I know the MacBook is drawing power, if the stream goes, I apologize. Alright, now it should charge the MacBook very slowly. So if you see the channel go blank, you know it lost its charge again. Which is why I need a new iPad. I was looking today at refurbished iPads, about $400 or $500. Good night, Maggie. Thank you for coming. It tastes like purple. I knew it's true. My ink tasted like purple, but it made me feel blue. Well, I better end this. It's down to 1%, and I don't have any indication if it's going to charge or not. I guess I could disconnect it. But there is power going to the MacBook. It's at 87%. This is driving me crazy. Alright, I'm going to shut it off. So have a great night, people. Stay warm, dry, cool, or wet out there as the case may be, and stay safe. And this is George Sender, the guy from Pittsburgh who's losing his voice anyway. So I will come back later after a nap and let this thing go to sleep for a while so it gets fully charged. Put it on air what's it. Have a great night, and I'll be back later maybe if I wake up. Bye-bye for now. Thanks for coming. Right if you get work, as Marie used to say. Bye. Oh, it's a 2% now. It's a 2%. Wait, I may not have to leave. It went up to 2%, a miracle.